Hi, this is Lara at Forex Info USA with your free US dollar index Elliott wave analysis for the New York trading session dated Wednesday the 26th of May. I haven't been doing the analysis for the index that much this week because it's been a really hectic week. And due to serious and ongoing issues with Google's search engine, we've been preparing to move the site to a new domain. So we're going to move it over during the weekend. Forexinfo.us will be no more, and our services and analysis will be available on ElliottWaveForex.com. We'll also have a brand new YouTube channel. The titles of the articles will still be the videos will still be the same. Should be really easy to find us. Starting this analysis of the dollar with a quick look at the historical picture. Had a 5 waves down for a primary C. And then we had a leading contracting diagonal here for intermediate wave 1, a little ABC for 2, a good strong long 3, a sharp little 4, and finishing off with wave 5 to end primary 1. Thereafter, ABC, an expanded flat correction for primary wave 2, and now we're working on primary wave 3 to the upside. I've had a look at possibilities that see that intermediate wave 1 or black 1 is still ongoing and not finished here, and it just doesn't make that much sense. I like that this wave count is nicely, each piece of movement is nicely contained within a trend channel and the ratios are pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this is that intermediate wave 2 was a really brief, short little correction and not very deep, but that's fine, they don't have to be deep. So it's most probable that we're in intermediate wave 3 to the upside. So a target to the upside for primary wave 3 in its entirety, I have about 102.87, and that's where primary 3 will reach 1.618, the length of this primary wave 1. So taking you now to a daily chart just for the last 6 months, where we're going to look at this piece of movement here, from about here up to the end of intermediate wave 1 and 2. And here's our recent dollar rises, intermediate 1, brief little ABC for 2, just in case you're wondering why I put this blue A here and not here. This B is an expanded flat correction, so that's why that's here. This is the end of a 5-wave structure just there. Thereafter, we've got a really tight little trend channel so far for this black wave 3. We've had now a 1, 2, an expanded 3, brief little 4 that really wasn't that deep and didn't get that close to the top of 1 at all. Thereafter, a trend change back to the upside. I was expecting this 4th wave at minor degree to probably take longer. It seems that it was just remarkably brief. Upside pressure is really strong on the dollar. Thereafter, we've got a 5 waves up for 1 pink within 4 blue. We're working on a correction to the downside for the dollar today. Taking you now to an hourly chart where this pink one and this recent little piece of movement is this pink one here. And here's our end of 3, here's our brief little ABC for 4, and we've had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. Ratios within wave 4 blue, wave C is just 0.06 short of 1.236, the length of this wave A, and wave B was a nice 51% correction. Thereafter, ratios within this wave 1 pink. Wave 3 here is just 0.02 short of 2.786, the length of this wave 1. And wave 5, which is slightly truncated, 0.04 short of 1.382, the length of wave 1. A great Fibonacci ratio between those two. Thereafter, I expect wave 1 pink was over here. And we're probably now working on a 3-wave structure, an overlapping 3-wave structure to the downside for the dollar that cannot move below this point here, 85.18. So there's my invalidation point both on the daily and the hourly. A turning point most likely for the second wave may lie about the 4th wave of 1 lesser degree at 86.36. But we'll watch and see how it unfolds. When we have A and B, we can draw a trend channel around downside movement, which will give us a good idea of when that's going to end, and also will provide indication of when it's over, and the next wave to the upside, a 3rd wave, which should be a good trading opportunity, would then be underway. So if I'm able to have the time to analyse this tomorrow or early on the weekend, I hope that I will be able to. We should be seeing the end of the second wave at that stage, and we'll have a look for that trade setup opportunity to the upside for the 3rd wave. One more little point about the One more little admin point. If you want to join in this webinar happening tomorrow, Thursday, well, tomorrow my time, tomorrow your time, today Thursday my time, happening shortly, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. New York time, Thursday 27th of May. It's free, hosted by Currency, and there's a link on forexinfo.us for you. That's all for me with your free dollar analysis. Don't forget, brand new shiny new site as of Monday, ElliottWaveForex.com.